Hi there. Do you find yourself in a position where the Lord has given you instructions on how to handle a certain blessing or how He wants you to move forward regarding the promise that He has given you? Then this word is for you. One of the biggest strategies that the enemy uses against the children of God is to first get them to doubt what the Lord has instructed them to do, but also get them to question the consequences that comes with disobeying the instruction. We will be reading from Genesis 3:1, and just to provide you with a bit of context, this is when God created Adam and Eve and placed them in the Garden of Eden, and He gave them blessings and told them they are allowed to eat from all the trees in the garden, but not from the tree that will give them the knowledge of good and evil. Now we'll be reading from Genesis 3:1, and it says, "Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field which the Lord had made, and he said to the woman, Has God indeed said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden?" God had already instructed Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree that was in the middle of the garden. So what did the enemy do? He got them to question. And then the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat the fruit of the tree of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God said, You shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die." God instructed Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree that's in the midst of the garden, because if they do, they will surely die. He gave them a warning. He already made them aware of the consequences that comes from eating the forbidden fruit. Then in Genesis 3:4, "Then the serpent said to the woman, You will not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." What the serpent did in Genesis 3:4 was to get Eve to doubt the instruction that God had given her and Adam, and he also got her to question the consequences that comes with disobeying the instruction. God said if they were to eat from the tree, the forbidden tree, they will surely die. And then the enemy came back and said, "You will not surely die." Now, if you look at Genesis 3:6, it says, "So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eye, and that is when she ate the fruit." Now, what the enemy does, he always presents something that's very pleasing to the eye, but then it's not really of God. So I'm here to encourage you today that if you are seeing something that has been presented to you, and it looks like what God had promised you, but it's not exactly that, just know that it's from the enemy. God does not give you a spirit of confusion. God will not cause you to have a double mind because He has instructed you to do something and then He suddenly comes back and changes. That's not God's nature. God wants you to know that His word still stands. God bless you.